come in?
Hello, Ruby.
Sorry, do I know you?
It's June from Internal Investigations.
Oh, yes. Yes, of course. You're the one who got swallowed up by the beanbag.
What? Oh, yes. Yes.
Don't worry, you won't have to suffer that indignity again. I insisted we threw them all out. Thing is, since God got his mojo back, it's been tricky reining in his enthusiasms. Whether that be for soft furnishings, dinosaur desk organisers, or some new all-singing and dancing neutron star.
Yes, his enthusiasms have been noted. Which leads me on to this, I'm afraid.
Oh, right. Just pop it down on that pile, would you?
Actually, Ruby, it needs to be signed for.
Really? Well, pass it here and I'll give it my scrawl.
No, it's a B notice. It needs to be signed by God himself, as it's him who's being, served, as it were.
Well, I'm sorry, June, but God is terribly busy at the moment. What with the upcoming unveiling ceremony.
Unveiling ceremony?
Yes. It's when he gets to do his show and tell for all his new creations. He's very excited about it, as you can imagine.
I'm sorry, Ruby. I really must insist that he signs this document. It's very time-sensitive and would save him, well, all of us, in fact, a lot of bother and commotion if he...
Yes, all right, June. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Oh, that's very good, Douglas.
Thanks, boss.
I just love how you've managed to reroute the quantum compressor through the turbo duct without destabilising the Fermion compositor.
It wasn't easy, but I just applied what Mr. Claus used to call hearty logic to the problem.
Ah, yes. Santa's particular can-do brand of positive thinking. Oh, how I miss that.
Yeah, we all do. I only wish we had read the signs and,
Oh, don't upset yourself now, Douglas. No one could have known what dark waters were brewing up inside of him. Come on, let's instead honour his legacy by celebrating all this marvellous work that you and your fellow elves have achieved.
Oh, God. Dreadfully sorry to disturb, but do you mind signing this?
Looks a bit official. Hope I'm not getting some formal reprimand or something. We have been expanding our little empire at quite a fair lick. I hope we haven't overdone it.
Oh, don't be silly, God. I'm sure it's nothing to worry about. Let me take a closer look. Ah. Right. Okay.
What is it, Ruby?
Oh dear.
What does it say?
Not good news, I'm afraid. Turns out that the B in this B notice stands for banishment.
Oh dear. We have pushed things too far, haven't we? I knew I shouldn't have knocked down that adjoining wall. It did, after all, upset a lot of those sad-looking IT people. Oh, I suppose there's nothing for it but to sign it and start looking for a new home.
Nonsense, God. We can't just shut up shop now. Look what you've created since moving here.
It's true. It has been a wonderful few weeks working with this jolly band of elves.
Exactly. You've got to stand up to these bullies and assert your authority once and for all.
Oh, I don't know, Ruby. I'm not sure that I want to get all riled up again. I mean, don't get me wrong. There was a lot of fun to be had in turning rivers into blood and bombarding all those people with frogs, flies and locusts, but I do have my regrets, That big flood, for example. And what about poor Lot's wife? She really didn't deserve to be turned into a condiment,
Oh, don't beat yourself up, God. It was a long time ago. And we all make mistakes. I mean, only the other day I managed to muddle up my magenta and yellow ink cartridges.
Yes, but that's not really the same as turning an innocent woman into a pillar of salt. Look, Ruby, I'm happy to tinker a bit. Brick people's consciences or tamper with some CCTV cameras, but I really don't want to slip back into anything that smacks of wrath and vengeance. I was all too quick to condemn when I should have been a bit more, forgiving.
Well, I'm sorry, God, but I'm not going to stand for it.
What are you going to do?
Don't worry. I'll let them know where they can stick their notice. Sorry to keep you, June, but as I said, God is terribly busy. Stop! What are you doing? Filing away your document.
Oh, I do wish you hadn't have done that.
Well, it's what it deserved, I'm afraid. Good day to you.
I presume that's a refusal.
Yes, Director.
No surprise there. Captain,
Ma'am?
over to you.
Yes, ma'am. Delta Squad, prepare to breach.
But Ma'am, there are innocent elves in there. And what about Ruby? She's just a PA. She'll be cut down in seconds.
Sorry, June. They've all made their beds. Now stand aside and let these gentlemen do their job.
Morning, Derek.
David? Neil Taylor?
Yes, just a quick check-up on his QLU, if you'd be so kind.
Okay. Right, so according to the data, he's averaging 1.7 at the moment.
Right, that sounds encouraging.
Yes, particularly when you consider that the mean value for someone in his demographic is 6.2.
Excellent news. The director will be pleased. Can you show me any recent samples?
Certainly. Here's one from last week.
Right, Thomas, as it's still raining, do you want to play a board game?
Board game? Boring. Dad, can I go home now?
You are home.
I mean my real home.
Thomas, this is your real home. Well, one of them. In many ways, you're very lucky, Thomas, because you've got 2 homes.
Yeah, but this isn't like a proper home, is it? It's a small, dirty room in a mad old witch's house.
Hang on, it's not that small. And no, she isn't a mad old witch, Thomas. She's your nan.
Mr. Taylor, that little shit stain of yours has blocked up the loo with toilet rolls again. So why does she call you Mr. Taylor then?
It's kind of complicated. Don't worry, Mother. I'll see to it in just one moment.
You'll see to it right now, thank you very much. Dad thinks you're my gran. I really hope you're not. Of course I'm not, you vandalising little bastard. Your real grandma abandoned him on my doorstep. The heartless hussy. If it wasn't for my kindness, your dad would have been torn apart by foxes. So why did your real mum not love you then, Dad?
What? Oh, I'm sure she did. In her own, quite troubled way.
Ugh. Are you crying?
What? Of course not.
Colin doesn't cry. Well, only with laughter. He and Mum make each other laugh all the time.
Right, better see to that toilet.
Yes, quick as you can, Mr. Taylor. I've got Clive coming over tonight and I want all my facilities fully functioning.
I'll try not to be too long, Thomas.
Don't rush back, Mr. Taylor. What a tosser.
As you can see from the gauge, the qualitative life usage in that sample was barely registering.
I see. So we're talking practically negligible levels of existence.
Exactly. To be honest, David, I've seen higher QLU readings in depressed termites.
Well, thank you for your time, Derek. If I can just leave you with a couple of forms to fill in. Here's the J437Q8 QLU assessment meeting form.
Thanks.
And here's the T8947D QLU assessment meeting evaluation form.
Evaluation form? Okay.
For that one, if you could pay particular attention to pages 18 through to 26.
I see. So, you'd like me to answer all of these questions, would you? Only I've got a fair bit to get on with.
If you would, Derek, that would be most helpful.
Even these ones about my preferred choice of hot beverage and my opinion on the tonal pitch of the air conditioning unit. Sorry, David, but how exactly does that relate to today's meeting?
You'd be surprised how useful all such data is for our ongoing rationalisation programme, Derek.
Right.
Anyway, if you can get them filled in and returned by 4 p.m. today, that would be perfect.
Do you enjoy your job, David?
What? Of course I do. It's extremely satisfying and rewarding. What an odd question. Anyway, have a good day.
Wow. Talk about negligible levels of existence.
Sorry? What was that?
Nothing, David. Knob.
Did you just call me a knob?
What? No, of course not. I was just reminding myself that I need to buff the knobs on the main control panel.
Oh, right. Forms by 4 if you would.
Douglas, could you get that for me? I'm a bit tied up here, bleeding the dark energy out of this black hole.
Hello? Douglas speaking.
Douglas, dear, I'm pinned down by heavy caliber machine gun fire and could do with a little help.
Oh my goodness, what can I do?
Well, in the storeroom you'll find a large metallic trunk full of various assault rifles, spare magazines and grenades. If you could get that to me, that would be great, as I'm running a bit low on ammo.
Oh, I didn't know you were armed.
Yes, have been for a while now, ever since internal investigations started poking around. One other thing, could you... Oh, hang on! Oh!
Ruby, are you there?
Oh, sorry about that. RPG. Whew. Luckily, my body armor took the sting out of it. Listen, if you could round up any of the elves who have had combat experience, that would be fab. Not sure if I can hold out much longer on my own.
Combat experience, you say? I'll see if I can find anyone. How about God? Do you want to...
No. Don't drag him into this. This is my call. And look, don't forget about my ammo, okay?
Sure. Everything all right?
Yes, boss. Ruby just needs some more A4 paper. Do you mind if I...
Oh, of course. Off you go.
Hey, Hugh, Lily, either of you had any combat experience?
What, like in a war?
Yeah.
Not really. How about you, Lily?
No, not as such. Though I once made some wooden arrows for this Robin Hood adventure set.
Right, that's not quite...
Actually, at the time, I did think that all you needed to do to turn the arrows into something more lethal was to remove the rubber ends and then sharpen the wood into
Sorry,
a fine...
Lily, can I stop you there? I'm afraid that having inappropriate thoughts about adapting a child's toy into a deadly projectile isn't quite the same as actual combat experience.
Oh, yes. Yeah, no, I do see what you mean.
We could have a go, though, couldn't we, Lily?
Yeah, I mean, it's always fun to try new things.
It was one of Santa's sayings, wasn't it? He'd say, if you're feeling blue, then take on something new.
Okay, well, if you're both sure, I mean, it's not really part of your job description.
Well, neither is fine-tuning the conversion rate of hydrogen into helium atoms via nuclear fusion. By golly, we've certainly got the hang of that now.
Yes, you have. Okay, follow me.
Right. So before we open up the shop, just one final item on the agenda. Pets in the workplace. Neil, any contribution from you vis-a-vis this topic?
No, nothing from me.
Oh, really? Like, nothing at all?
It's the elephant in the room, Neil. Well, not so much an elephant.
That's right, Brian. A rampaging elephant couldn't cause half the damage your bird does, Neil.
He's a health hazard, Neil, defecating over everything. Goodness knows how many books in my department he's ruined.
The damage of which I have paid for, Tasmin.
What's the matter with you? Wherever you go, you ruin beautiful things.
Come again?
My gardening books, the promenade gardens.
Look, I told you, it wasn't my spaceship.
Chez Kevin, Eastwater's finest restaurant.
That was Special Forces, not me.
And of course, my heart. You ruined my heart, Neil, by abandoning me so callously.
I didn't abandon you, Tasmin. I was gagged, bound, and dragged off to a secret government facility where I had a large pulsating rod rammed repeatedly up my rectum.
Ooh, perhaps too much detail.
Oh, come on, Neil. No one, really believes all that. I mean, really, you're living in some kind of fantasy world. It's like this bird of yours. You treat him like he understands every word you say. I mean, it's just, pathetic.
Yeah, like Dr. Doolittle.
Yeah, Dr. Doozicles, or whoever. It's a thick as shit seabird, Neil. The only thing he understands is how to, crap everywhere 24/7.
Oh, but he does understand, Tracy. He's actually a lot cleverer than you think.
Oh, Neil, I think you really need help.
Well, go on then. Prove it.
Right. Seagull, give Tracy a really searching stare.
Ooh, that's actually quite a hostile look.
Wow, I feel like so intimidated. Is that all he's got, Neil?
Oh, apparently not.
Oh, random tapping on a computer keyboard. A nice party trick. Like a nod.
Right, let's take a look, shall we? Good work, Seagull. Though I think there's 2 L's in pusillanimous. Nice use of uppercase on bitch, though.
Let me see. That's just like so rude and disgusting, Neil. I mean, why do you teach him to write that sort of filth?
I didn't. I told you, there's more to this bird than you could ever imagine. You know, that was really funny what you wrote about Tracy, Seagull. Great beak work and some impressively rude and colourful phrases.
To be honest, Neil, I feel really bad about it now. It's not how a highly decorated member of the Seraphim Council should behave.
Oh, come on, give yourself a break, Corundial. She deserved it.
I know she did, but I should be above that sort of thing. Hang on a minute. You just called me Corundial. Not only that, you pronounced it perfectly.
Did I? That's not like me.
No, it's not. And also, I couldn't help noticing that you were quite protective of me earlier. It was rather sweet.
Well, I know we've had our issues and everything, but, after a slow start, you really came through for me when I was abducted.
I appreciate you acknowledging that, Neil.
And to be fair, there have been, 1 or 2 other occasions when your advice has been,
Bang on the money?
Well, I wouldn't go that far, Bird. Thought-provoking, perhaps.
Isn't that death?
Oh, yes. Maybe she's had some kind of breakthrough with my death certificate.
She certainly looks like a lady on a mission.
This could be it, Bird. I could soon be enjoying après-ski cocktails on the slopes of Mount Olympus.
Right. We need to talk.
Okay, I'm all ears.
Not you. The seagull.
Oh, you mean you're not here with a shiny new death certificate, then?
No, Neil. I'm afraid that you're way down on my priority list.
Oh.
So what's this about, then?
The Book of Life. I need you to steal it for me.
Oh, crumbs!
Over here, behind my desk.
You? Are you hit?
It's okay, Lily. It just grazed me.
Keep going, we're nearly there.
Oh,
Watch out!
Keep going, keep going.
We did it!
right.
Brilliant!
Well done, elves. I tell you, it's a bloody relief to see you. Let's break out those weapons.
How are you holding up?
Well, seeing as I've been pinned down behind this desk while all manner of armour-piercing bullets and grenades have been hurled at me, not bad. Luckily, I had the foresight to reinforce the desk with titanium plating for just such an eventuality.
Gosh, that's impressively prescient of you.
Well, when you've been a PA for as long as I have, you develop a sixth sense for this sort of thing.
Ruby and assorted elves. This is the director speaking. Give yourselves up, and you will all be spared punishment.
What do we say to that, elves?
Blow it out your
Very well. Captain, bring up the rocket launcher.
Rocket launcher? Oh, bugger.
So hang on a minute. You're saying that because of the director's intervention, Blair's soul was collected 10,000 years too early?
Yes, I'm afraid so.
Oh my God! That's awful. Poor Blair.
It was wanton sabotage, and totally contrary to the sacrosanct and legally binding statutes that protect all entries in the Book of Life.
So by stealing the book, your intention is to protect it from any further amendments?
Spot on.
Yeah, but why him? I mean, no offence, Bird, but you're hardly skilled in the art of safe-cracking.
Well, don't be stupid, Neil. The Book of Life isn't in a safe. It's in a massive vault protected by 7 layers of impenetrable security and the elite Angelic Praetorian Guard.
Oh, right. Sounds like a total breeze, then.
Jesus, the Angelic Praetorian Guard. No one gets the better of them.
Exactly. Which is why I need an angel on the inside.
What?
You want me to infiltrate the most hardcore unit in the Angelic Horde?
Aye, that's the only way. Even I canna get direct access to this book.
But look at me. How am I going to be accepted into their ranks?
Oh, don't worry. Cosmos PLC is now really big on inclusivity and diversity. The fact that you inhabit the body of a manky incontinent seabird will really set you apart. They'll be ticking a lot of boxes taking you on.
Sounds like a bit of a long shot. But, you know, for the sake of the likes of poor Blair, I'll certainly give it a go.
Excellent.
But hang on a minute. What about Team Neil Gull?
Team Neil Gull?
Yeah, or if you prefer, Team Neil Caroon. Or, how about Team Never Die and the Angel of...
What are you wittering on about, Neil?
You and me, and our mission from God, eh? You can't just turn your back on that, can you?
What mission, Neil? Come on, let's be honest. Since saving Clive from that fire, you haven't shown the slightest bit of interest in going out and taking on the evils of the world.
Well, I've just been working up to it. And you know, I've had Mum to think about and all this extra invoicing to do at the shop. And then there's
Sorry, Neil, I need this. Underneath these chip-stained feathers lies the fiery heart of an immortal being fashioned by God himself. I have been charged with upholding the charter of heavenly values. And now that there is a corrupting force moving unimpeded through the highest realms of government, I have been called upon to...
Shame. You were doing so well.
I know. I think the enormity of the occasion got the better of me.
But I've got used to you being around.
Look, take this.
A feather? That's a bit of a shit farewell gift, isn't it?
It's no ordinary feather, Neil. I have imbued it with some of my angelic essence.
Ooh, angelic essence. Ugh, sounds icky.
Listen, if ever you are in utmost need of my counsel, then hold it in the palm of your hand and gently blow upon it. I will then immediately return to you.
Come on, Bird. Let's get you to HQ.
But remember, utmost need only, Neil. Don't summon me back because you're bored or you've mislaid the TV remote.
Don't, Okay, well... Good luck.
All right, God. It's all over. Ruby and the Renegade Elves are in custody. Put down that tool and step away from the device.
Device? It's not a bomb, you know. It's just a little black hole.
I'll count to 3. 1, 2...
All right. Just let me put some adhesive on the event horizon. We don't want it accidentally hoovering everyone up now, do we? Right, there we go. All nice and safe now. Look, why don't you step forward away from those blazing lights so that we can talk properly?
All right, God. Let's talk. Just you and I.
Oh, so you must be the director. It's good to meet you at last.
And yet we've met before, haven't we?
Really? I suppose we may have done. I'm afraid my memory isn't as good as it once was.
Of course, the last time we were together, it didn't turn out so well for me, did it?
Why was that then?
You still don't remember, do you? To be fair, I have changed somewhat since those days.
You know, I'm sensing a lot of bitterness towards me, Director. Is this why you want me banished? Did I do you some great wrong?
I want you banished, God, because of your profligacy. I'm trying incredibly hard to rein in over-expenditure and waste.
Your rationalisation programme?
Yes, exactly. You, on the other hand, seem intent on expanding our portfolio of creations with such wild abandon that soon any savings I have managed to make will be rendered pointless in the face of all this creative exuberance.
But it's what I do. Make things...
But for what? Take this black hole of yours, for example. What on earth is its use?
Use?
Yes, use. Why do we need it? How does it benefit us? What is it for?
Not sure I quite understand the question, to be honest.
Oh, this is a waste of time. Right, here's the B notice, just sign it.
And what if I refuse?
Captain, shoot Ruby.
No, hang on.
Captain, hold on that command.
There you go. Signed.
Thank you. Now, the terms of your banishment mean that you can go anywhere you like, as long as it's amongst the mortals. Cosmos PLC is now strictly off limits.
Can I take Ruby and a few elves?
If they don't mind becoming mortal, yes, you can.
Neil, get that, will you? I'm watching the snooker.
OK, Mum.
Oh, and if it's Terry the postman, tell him he needs to get checked out. Because I've got a terrible itch down there in me.
Yes, will do, Mother.
Hello, Neil. Do you have any spare rooms?
Eternal Strife was written, directed and recorded by Bruce Windward and featured the voices of Angela McIntosh, Mark Crozer, Bruce Windward and Simon Hook. Music and sound design by Bruce Windward.